Hi, everyone. So, hello. Hi, Dia. Happy day after. I almost called it like Libra new moon hangover because it's not a bad thing though. That's why you can't really. Hi, Digi. Hi. That's why you can't really call it a hangover. But so we did the Libra new moon ritual yesterday as a group, those that registered for it. Yes, I'm doing all of the signs individually. Yes, that's the kind of reading that's going to be. And if somebody could timestamp for me, that would be really fantastic. Like just in one comment timestamp, because we're not going to do it in order, because we're going to let spirit pick it. So we did the full moon the new moon in Libra ritual yesterday. And it was amazing. It was so amazing. And I got up really super early this morning and meditated and got some really awesome messages from Spirit, which I shared to people that did the ritual. But I'm so tired now. And like when I scheduled this yesterday to do this today, I was like, yes, it's going to be so great and amazing and fantastic. And I'm exhausted. So we're going to do each sign. I'm sure we'll get through all of it. I'm sure it'll be fine. Usually when I do lives, I have more energy anyways. So if you guys could do me a huge favor and hit the thumbs up, click the like button. Don't send me a thumbs up in the chat, but click the like button for me if you're here. That would be awesome. If you are interested in joining us for the meditation and Reiki healing circles that we're doing, you can register on my website, fearlessintuition.net. I have 4 more spots for 30-minute readings at $60. And then that offer is going off the table for a while. So if you want to get a reading with me, get it today or tomorrow. Like order it, or because I'm scheduling 2 weeks out, but order it today and tomorrow. Sorry, I'm getting all of the business stuff out of the way. And the rings that I was so excited about are available on my website. These are jade, onyx, handmade. Like he doesn't even use, what are those things called? A mold. Like he hand makes all of them individually. No ring is exactly the same. And jade onyx is an extremely healing energy. Because I'm in America. What does that mean? I missed something. Sorry. I got to check the chat really quick. For those of you who don't like live readings where you interact with the chat, this is going to be one of those. So there you go. Hi, Chris. Sag Clarity. Did you see that I put the reading up yesterday? The Sagittarius reading went up yesterday. I've noticed, thanks, Emmanuel. That was really sweet of you. I noticed that like views are way down on my videos. And I know that whoever needs to see the video is going to be prompted to see the video when they need to see it. But like, it's shockingly low. Like, I don't know what's going on with the algorithm and stuff like that. Why do I do it late? It's 2:30 in the afternoon where I am, so it's not really late. I'm so confused. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't even think about it. I thought, 2:30. 2:30 is a good time to do a reading. I didn't really think. I'm sorry if I need to do it earlier or later. I don't know. But so yeah, there you go. Good. I'm glad that it's a good time for you. Yeah, 2:30 on a Sunday is perfect timing. I mean, I figure everybody's done with their whole morning hanging out with the family and they're all just chilling and getting ready. Like some of us in America are now watching football, American football. on Sundays. So the people that don't do that are going to be here. I don't think they were complaining. I think it was a genuine question, but I don't know. Anyway, so this is going to be an energy for like the next 2 weeks. So before the full moon in Aries. So there we go. It's 1 a.m. I mean, I don't even know. You guys are so cute. It really is like everybody's been on the defense lately. I'm fine. Even if I apologize, I'm like, eh. And it could be that yeah, really. I think that Deb was probably already awake and then just saw that. Oh, look, here we go. Okay. So if I could have like one person doing a timestamp for each sign that I do. Aw, thanks, Deb. Now I really am just like, really appreciate that. Hi, Sarah. You know what? The first sign isn't ready. Who's going to be first? Who thinks it's going to be first? We're picking the sign out of the deck. So I'm shuffling to see who's going to go first. And let's see. Who said Taurus? Laura said Taurus. Yes. You guys never get to go first. You guys never get to go first. So Taurus, let's see what you can expect from this Libra new moon. Taurus never goes first. You guys are always picked last. Or so you think, Page of Pentacles. Thank you very much. You're feeling a little bit diminished. You're feeling like there is I feel like you feel like you're not being seen, even though you are. Feels like you're not being seen. Let's keep going. Oh, look at you. You might be dealing with another earth sign. Maybe the other earth sign is acting in a see, I want to say childish, because now we even have the Page of Swords over here. So we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Page of Swords. This sort of looks like, honestly, Taurus, this sort of looks like there are, oh, Emmanuel, let's be nice. Let's be nice. This sort of looks like there are two individuals fighting over one individual. Do you see that? Do you see what I'm seeing there? But the two individuals that are fighting are not, neither one of them are good enough, honestly, like at this point, feels like. Because if they can't even like level up to even knight status, but you being in the middle of it looks very interesting. Now, and I want to remind everybody here that I don't read for cross watchers. So if there are cross watchers all mad that I just said that, I'm looking at you, okay? Yeah, because I feel like that there's a fight. There's some kind of argument now, and this could be that you're literally even arguing with another earth sign or another air sign. But I feel like you're exhausted from this. Yes, I'm on the first one. I feel like you're exhausted from the fighting with this 9 of Wands. And this might even be at work. For some of you, it's a situation where you're working with a couple of other individuals and you're just trying to do the job. It feels like you're just trying to do the job. That's interesting. Let's see what this Page of Swords is. Everything just got very, very quiet here. Very, very quiet. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. I feel like right now, you guys are super Taurus. You guys are super hustling. And the reason why you're super hustling is because you're in a lack mentality state trying to get to an abundant state of mind. But the fighting for it and the pushing forward. Hi, Darshell. The fighting for it and the pushing forward is you're literally pushing your manifestations away. You're pushing your abundance away. The more you stress the position that you're trying to go, the lack mentality, the I don't have this, I don't have this, I don't have this, the more you actually push those things away from you. So you have to get into a present state of mind and understand that to struggle for it is the worst. You know what I mean? We've been programmed to believe that the harder we struggle, the more successful we're going to be. And honestly, if you relax into the flow of the energy and just exist, it's so much easier to get your abundance. And I feel like that's the lesson that you're learning right now with this new moon in Libra. You're learning that whatever it is that you want, the things that you want to attract in your life, and it could be another person that you feel like you've been fighting for and fighting for and fighting for and fighting for and fighting for, and you can't seem to get that person back, or you can't seem to align with their energy. And that's because the more you fight for that person, the more you push them away. The more you like hang on to their energy, the more you push them away. Okay. So let it flow instead. And I know that that's like easier said than done, but even the 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck is saying that there's some kind of manifestation that Taurus is trying to do right now, but they're stressing it. And the more they stress it, the more they're actually pushing it away. I just realized that my rose quartz, like if it's in a certain position, it actually looks like a heart. I don't know if you can even tell. Can you see that? It's like in a heart shape. Anyway. It is really hard just existing, but you know what? It's actually a lot easier to just exist than to push. We just think that it's hard. We just think that it's hard. So we complain about, like, the more you're complaining about life, the more hard things you're going to get. Hi, Sophia. Yeah, good. Okay. Ooh, just the opposite of Taurus. So we have Scorpio, which is Taurus's opposite. And everything right now is happening in Scorpio's 12th house. So you guys are, there are probably things that are being like, shown to you, things that were like really like on another level, super deep, emotions, lessons, friends that you like, enemies that you thought were friends. So, and I know that the struggle with this is interesting. Okay. I know the struggle with like the monies and the funds right now with the Four of Pentacles is something that you could really super get obsessed about, right? Then we have the Hermit and then we have the Tower. So you could be dealing with a Virgo energy. Either this person's going through a lot of stuff themselves, or you're going through a lot of, you're trying to hold on to something or build on something that's unstable. It feels like, and it doesn't even have to do with a Virgo. It could be that your foundation is something that you're trying to build on, but it's actually a very unsteady foundation. And you need to go within to find out how to ground that foundation and allow yourself to ground into it. But I feel like you're not letting the release happen. There's something that needs to change. There's something that needs to be released. And I feel like the answers are within. But you don't want to go within and see that, because you need to have like proof on the outside. You know what I mean? That it's going to work for you. So Scorpio, let's see. Four of Pentacles. So we have the Queen of Swords on the Four of Pentacles. Yeah. This change is going to happen in, see, because now we have Virgo and Aquarius. And there's Aquarius over here. It's very interesting, Scorpio. I feel like you're dealing either you're dealing with an air sign, or and this air sign, it's almost as if you're holding on to something that they've said to you. Hi, Eric. I feel like this air sign, you're holding on to either whatever it was, whatever foundation was built with this person, but there's a change that's happening within you, Aquarius. I mean, Scorpio. See, I even called you Aquarius. There's a change that's happening within you, Scorpio. And this change, like, you're not going to be able to, I feel like you're searching for answers on the outside, or like from your past or something like that. I'm a Libra rising. I don't know if that is included in your little question, Dev. That's a lot of Libra energy to hold. A Libra rising, trust me. Let's see what this Tower is. Because Scorpio, I feel like there's like this fundamental change that's happening, and you're not going to be able to get through it, but I feel like you're kind of holding on to the outside. Yeah. Healing. Everything has to fall apart before it can come back together, because the way it's going to come back together is in a much more beautiful way with the sun. I don't know if this is making sense to any of you Scorpios. You want to be made over. You've been made over, Emmanuel. You're actually in the process of being made over, Emmanuel. I see you. But yeah, there's this fundamental change that you're going through, and the foundation that you built your life on in the past, that has to go away. And this feels like this feels like some Scorpios are literally going through a spiritual awakening, like right now. Like you're in the process, and this Libra new moon kind of sparked it. And once you start the spiritual awakening process, there's really no going back. There really isn't. So good luck, Scorpios. Remember that that Uranus is just across from you right now in Taurus. So no wonder. Oh, I need to shuffle. That's really funny. If I tell you guys what sign that was, you'll be like, no, read it. I know it's really painful. And here's the thing is there's so much growth within pain, but when you're going through the painful stuff, if you choose to do something to feel good every single day, it makes the journey so much easier. Choose to do something that makes you feel good every single day, and it makes the journey so much easier. Because if you're just going through the motions and you're going through a spiritual awakening and going through the motions of life at the same time, it can feel like you want to die. Literally, it can feel like you want to die. So make sure that you are choosing to do at least one thing every day that makes you feel good, makes you feel alive, makes you feel better, you know? All right. Capricorn, another sign that is going through it at the moment. Capricorn. I will be finishing general readings in the next couple of days too. Oof. All right, Capricorn. This King of Wands showed up in your reading too, but let's see what the Libra new moon has to say. All right. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just heard avoidance. They're so avoiding the conversation. I feel like Capricorns are avoiding the conversation. They don't want to get in a fight. I feel like some of you are just being like, you know what? You can think what you want to think, but I'm going to come over here and sit down. So I have the King of Wands. Doesn't have to be a fire sign, just somebody who has a lot of fire in his chart, or somebody who's just extremely confident and really likes himself. Five of Wands, which is the petty arguments. Lots of petty arguments going on with Capricorns, but I feel like you're not having it. I feel like somebody's trying to say something to you, or somebody's trying to get something across to you. And like literally, I like to call the girl in the Two of Swords blindfolded Sally. She's not having it. She's not looking. Well, if you are trying to learn how to not be, how to like not avoid things, that's 100% amazing. Maybe this isn't your reading, but I do feel like there's a conversation that needs to be had, and you don't want to have it because you don't want to fight. Man, that Queen of Swords. She is out to play. And I do feel, so I have the Queen of Swords on the King of Wands. I feel like you have a few things that you need to say to somebody. And with the Queen of Swords there, I feel like that's your energy. And then I have the Two of Cups on the Five of Wands. And the Two of Cups doesn't have to be romantic. This could just be soulmates, but I feel like there's like this constant battle with someone who you're extremely close to, almost in a way that you can't deny it, really. And then let's sorry, I got to take a drink. I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat too. Thanks, Shelby. Okay. So the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups came out on the Ace of Swords and the Two of Swords. And honestly, like it's just like what I said in your reading, you guys, for October, is that I know that there are some emotional things that you don't want to focus on, because everything that's happening right now is happening in a house of work for you, or a house of like it's all happening in your 10th house, especially if you're a Capricorn rising. So like manifesting this stuff and everything that's going into what the universe is trying to give to you is stability, right? But again, there's this, like, you're not seeing it. You're not focusing on the right. I can see some of your comments, Lillian. Yes. So, when you want to manifest things into your life, Capricorn, you have, and I'm telling you the same thing I told Taurus. You can't focus on what you don't have, or you can't focus on the negative that's pulling you down. And if that includes people, you got to look at those people, and you got to look at them and be like, if you're not going to bring a good vibe in here, or if you're not going to work with me or compromise or whatever, I'm done. I'm out. Peace. And that's what the Libra new moon is trying to teach you. The Libra new moon is trying to teach you how to put up those healthy boundaries, so you don't have to worry about what the arguing and the fighting and all the things are, right? Have the conversation, be present in the conversation, and then let it be done, instead of avoiding it, or instead of saying, I have things to do, we'll talk about it later, or whatever, right? Okay. I'm just like looking into I'm like missing, it's so funny. I'm like missing the conversation. So I'm only getting like pieces of it. Oh yeah, man. Healthy boundaries are a must. All right, who's next? Oh, Pisces. Another sign that always feels like they're left out. Even if I've got like 5 more signs to read or something, Pisces are like, why are we last? You're not last. And then you only do like nobody ever watches the video. Whatever. You guys. So, there's a lot of energy happening with Neptune. Aries are not always last either. Well, you guys, Pisces, you guys are the 12th house. That's why you always feel like you're last. You're the 12th house. And when readers some readers will start with Aries and they'll end with Pisces every single time. But even the readers that don't do that, like me, I don't do that. You guys all think that you're last. It's funny because you're not. So Neptune's going through a lot of sextiles and stuff with the stuff that's going on in Libra right now. And I feel like this is a really good time for you guys to balance your emotions and your logic, because it's almost like there's this breath of fresh air for Pisces. Because having Neptune in your sign, all this, I actually call it the age of Neptune in Pisces, like all the babies. Like I had a baby that was born during the age of Neptune in Pisces. But during this time, I mean, like, there's very few moments with this Neptune being in Pisces that isn't like irritating the hell out of you and like making you feel like there's this constant either veil over everything, like you're walking through a fog, or everything is just like overwhelmingly pressurized. You know what I mean? So I feel like right now is a good time for you to find some like a healthy mind and heart balance, right? You could also be dealing with a Sagittarius energy, but there's something that you want more of during this Libra season, and I feel like it's stability. You know, you haven't felt stable in such a very long time, and coming out of Virgo season where everything was opposite, oh, that had to have been hard on you guys. So the Page of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, and then we have Justice. And so you could be dealing with a Libra also, but I feel like this is just the Libran energy that's helping you to stay grounded and stable. The one thing that I don't want you to do, though, is to hang on to a semblance of stability and just like be obsessed by it and like hold on to it for dear life and not let the universe work in your life in some way. Let's see. Temperance. Okay. So in dealing with either an earth sign, maybe you're trying to balance something out with your emotions, or something like that when it comes to an earth sign. See the Page of Cups. And I feel like you sort of need to walk away. I feel like this Libra new moon time, you need to walk away from the lack mentality. I feel like there's an emotional connection to you lacking in something. And even if it's true, even if like physically in some physical way you are lacking in something, you've emotionally attached yourself to it. And maybe it's this King of Pentacles that you feel like you're lacking in. I mean, if the person's not in your life or they ghosted you or something like that, there's going to be a sense of lack when it comes to this person, right? So you have to remove yourself from that. You have to take the high road, you know, allow yourself to flow in a different kind of way. You want to move with the universal energy and not push against it. And I feel like being in a lack, like this is resistance. This Four of Pentacles, Pisces, is resistance. You're not just saving up for a rainy day. You're not believing that you're going to get more money. So why do you need to save that much up for, you know what I mean? It's like if you're having zero fun in your life, oh, but my savings account is really building, but I'm having no fun. That's no way to live. And I'm not saying to not have a savings account. That would be silly. I'm a Virgo. Why would I tell you not to have a savings account? Just allow yourself to enjoy life a little bit. And I feel like you're healing right now. And to enjoy life and heal at the same time is a beautiful thing. You know? Yeah, and I don't feel like this earth sign over here, they were Page of Pentacles and Judgment. They were karmic for you anyways. This was somebody that came into your life to teach you how to be stable and how to be grounded and how to be balanced. And actually they did it by acting a fool, basically. They did it by acting super childish. And I get that you're tired of waiting, Sophia. I really do. I understand that you're tired of waiting, but that's the thing is what are you waiting for? Are you waiting for someone to show up in your life to be happy? Because if that's the case, then I'm waiting for myself to be 25 pounds lighter than I am now, and then I'll be happy. That's not, no, I'm happy now because I choose to get up and walk 2 miles every day, and I choose to eat healthier. And whether I lose the 25 pounds or not, I feel really good. And in fact, it's like to the point of, it's like to the point of like, if I went back to my old ways of eating habits, if I went back to my old ways of like not working out or not taking care of myself, I would be miserable. So you can choose to keep waiting for something that's never going to show up for you, or you can just choose to be happy and to stop waiting, whether that's a person, place, or thing, right? Whether you're waiting on a person, place, or thing. Stop waiting. What are you waiting for? Okay. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to stay. So let's see who's next. That's good. Abducted enemy. Make some soup. That actually sounds really good. Except for where I am, it still feels like summer here. It's like fall. Man, Lori is really wanting Virgo. Yeah. Still not Virgo. Sorry. It's Libra. Libra. Look how pretty Libra is. Let's just admire Libra for a minute. Look how pretty she is. Okay. Happy birthday, Libra. Don't forget about your birthday special on my website if you want to. Yeah, I'm in Kansas City, and it's 80. It's in mid to upper 80s today too. It's crazy. And it's been raining, and I keep thinking, oh, this cold front, the rain, it's going to make it cooler. Nope. I mean, I was out walking this morning, sweating at like 6 o'clock this morning. It was ridiculous. Oh my God, it was so ridiculous. Yeah, I know. And that's the thing though, is I think that that's just my role in this lifetime, is to tell people how it is and not sugarcoat it. And hopefully they just understand. All right, Libra. See, now here's the thing. What I really, really love is that some of us are imagining a future or imagining a world that we would be happy in that actually is an illusion. It doesn't exist. And even if we made it to that place, to that location, or to that happy place, right? We wouldn't even be happy. Because we would always be searching for more. We would get to what we want, and then we're searching for more. Get to what we want, and then we're searching for more. 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 5 of Wands. All right, Libra, I don't know what the heck is going on with you in this new moon, but I guarantee you this 10 of Cups can be real. But for some reason, you are resisting the hell out of it. Resisting, resisting, resisting. I don't know what that means or why. So let's see. Oh, then you need to let go of the ex. And it's a choice for you not to let go of the ex. It's not that you can't. It's that you're choosing not to. I have a lot of exes. I've let go of every single one of them. You know why? Because I deserved better. Doesn't mean that I stopped loving them. Especially 2 of them are my baby daddies. Of course I'm going to love them still. This Page of Pentacles, I'm about sick of his shit. Who is the earth sign, Libra, that's making you feel like you are less than? I hate to knock on all my earth brothers and sisters out there, but if you're dealing with somebody who makes you feel like you're in a lack mentality or you're not good enough or something that is bringing you down, it's time for you to let go. You got to let go. Whoa, look how pissed off y'all just got. Did you see that? That's pretty funny. Shut up, Betsy. That was hilarious. Do not throw my cards at me, Libra. Rude. So rude. All right. So, yeah. And it's so funny because I want to say this happy place that you've made in your head, this happy place that you've made in your head is existing on the outside. So look, okay, so what we have flanking, look at this happy place, Libra. I mean, if this is not illusion, I don't know what is. And I'm saying I'm a Libra rising. So that's me turning the mirror on myself too, okay? So this Four of Wands and 10 of Cups, right? These are the two middle cards. These are the two middle cards. What's flanking the happy place, and maybe this is just where we like to escape, right? The illusion of stability and happiness, okay? One side, we have the Five of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. It's almost as if you want to hang on to the instability because of the drama. No, that can't be right. Stop holding on to the petty arguments, Libra. I don't care what they said to you. I don't care how they made you feel. I don't care. You got to let it go. You have to let it go because it's not worth your energy and it just makes you feel like you're in the Five of Pentacles. Okay? You cannot escape into a reality that does not exist and ignore everything that's happening around you and expect to get to this reality, fantasy, whatever, illusion that you want to be in a reality. You can't expect this to happen without letting go. You got to let go. I don't know how else to say it. You have to let go. I asked somebody, Kat, if they could do a timestamp for me. Hopefully that'll happen because I'm not really writing the timestamps down. So thanks, Lillian. Libra, the only thing I can say is that fantasy world of being 100% happy and really abundant can be real if you stop resisting what you have to face right now. Face it and move on. Because there's nothing worse than really desiring to be in a different place in your life and not being able to get there because you've sabotaged yourself again. Dare I say the word again after. Then don't think about it. Don't think about getting to that happy place. Just live on a day-to-day basis. Just live on a day-to-day basis and allow yourself to always choose to feel good. And then you can get to that happy place. That happy place exists. The way that you get to the happy place is what I just said. You choose to feel good every single day. And if something happens where it makes you to starts to mess with your energy and you're not feeling so good, you stop yourself and then you say, I am not going to, you make an active choice to choose to feel good and to not let that other thing ruin your day, ruin your life. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's not a perfect science. I'm just telling you how I choose to manifest my reality. Yeah, Capricorn has already been done. And now we have Gemini. But y'all are going to have to wait for 1 second. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. See, it wasn't that long. All right. I hope everybody's doing well right now, though. All right, Gemini. Gemini's got some money. Of course you do. Of course you do. I like how Rachel said that. If you guys missed out on the very beginning of this video and you're just now joining or you're joining a little bit later, I am exhausted. So if you hear me like breathing heavy, it's just because I'm trying to keep my vibration high and just a little bit difficult to do that when I'm so tired. So, and there's actually no real reason for me to be tired. I think it's just the new moon phase. All right, Gemini. Here's the thing, guys. You're kind of in like a state of limbo as well. It feels like. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, thank you. I love you too. Nice. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Ace of Wands. You know what's really interesting with this is I feel like you guys almost like you know the opportunities that are coming towards you and you've placed yourself on pause on purpose so that you can choose the right one, because I feel like it's more than one opportunity and I feel like it's more than one direction that you could go in, and instead of like jumping right into it and not making an educated decision or something like it, this feels very Gemini energy to make the educated decision to do something where normally you guys would just jump in and you know, just be like, nope, I'm ready. Let's do this. Right. So Gemini, let's see what this Ace of Pentacles is. Whoa. All right. Yeah. And, I feel like you want more out of, I'm going to move this over here because I want my water closer to me. I feel like you want more out of business. You know what I mean? And you're like, I'm building this foundation, right? See, Gemini? I'm building this foundation. And I see the opportunity here, but it's not quite what I thought it was going to be. I want more. You see? So you're getting this opportunity from the universe. Remember, the aces are gifts from the universe. We can't ask for the gift before our birthday, though. So, or even after. You have to wait for it. You have to be patient and wait for it. And so I feel like you see the opportunity and you're building upon it. But it's not exactly what you thought it was going to be. So you've placed yourself here on pause because I feel like it's either you're like waiting for a quote unquote better opportunity, or you're waiting to be able to level this one up, is what I'm hearing. So let's see what the Hanged Man. Okay. Let's see what the Ace of Wands is. I feel like I want to tell you to ask like the people that you, I think I'm right. I think you're waiting for a better opportunity, Gemini. And the Three of Cups on the Hanged Man makes me feel like you need to ask your friends. You need to like go to your friends and get their take on it. Like, I feel like they have good advice for you that will come after your paused state of mind. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles on the Ace of Wands. So I do feel like you're sort of in this limbo phase because you want to have something bigger and better than this original opportunity over here, Gemini. And I want to say to you, like, I feel like you need to work on this original opportunity. I don't know if this is going to resonate with everybody. It's a very particular situation, it feels like. I feel like I'm doing a personal reading almost. So I don't know who this is pertaining to, but I feel like you need to build on the original opportunity, even though it's not exactly what you wanted, because the other opportunity is coming. You just need to give it some time and be patient with it and ask your friends for help too. All right. Somebody needs to tell me, Gemini, what that was. It's very interesting. Okay. Thanks, Philip. That's very nice of you. You know, I wasn't all that tired yesterday, and I really wasn't tired this morning, but because I woke up so early and meditated really early and then went for my walk really early. Okay. That one actually wanted to come out, so we're going to take it. We have Virgo. It's like nobody's chatting anymore. It's very weird. It just got eerily quiet in the chat room. Let's see what's going on. You guys still there? Thanks, Lillian. All right, Virgo. What's up, man? This is Virgo. Virgo gang. Oh my God. I am not, you cannot make this up. What's with the Mercury signs, right? Virgo has the Hanged Man also in the same position as Gemini. Taurus was first. So Virgo, we have the Star. We have the Hanged Man. So I feel like there's a Gemini / Virgo watching. And that's why. Because I feel like this is almost the same exact reading as the Gemini reading. Because I feel like Virgo is tired, is paused, because first of all, they're exhausted from fighting for what they want. Let's see what the Star is, Virgo. Let's find out. Oh my God. All right, Virgo. We're about, you want it? Are you ready? So, oh, that's very close to me, MJT. I'm a Virgo sign, Libra rising, Sagittarius moon. We have the Emperor. So I feel like the reason why I started laughing is because I feel like what Virgo wants the most right now is to be in control. And they can't be, because there's no such thing, right? So it could be that you're dealing with an Aquarius or an Aries, but I feel like this Libra new moon is I feel like this Libra new moon is forcing you to give up control. It's forcing you to be on pause. It's forcing you to take, which is really funny because this is during the time that I'm like, I need to take a break. I need to like take a couple of days off and rejuvenate my energy and like get all recharged, because I'm getting all ramped up for like holiday stuff. But I know myself that if I don't take a break first, I'll end up getting sick. And then after all this stuff that I'm ramped up doing, it's like, oh my God, what the hell, right? See, and that's the thing, is you want to be in control so bad, Virgo, that it's literally diminishing you right now. I'm not even going to say that I'm reading my own energy. So your expectations to be the Emperor and to be in control are making you into a Page of Pentacles. And if you're being the Page of Pentacles in all the other readings that we just did, because I was like, damn, there is an earth sign that's just playing. So if you're the one that's doing this to other people because you need to have control over things, and I'm not even throwing shade at you guys, I'm just saying that when a Virgo is uncharacteristically uncomfortable, they will treat the people around them like they'll start acting like they're a martyr. Honestly, like, let's be real with each other, okay? You'll start acting like you're a martyr. And that's the thing, though, is you gave of yourself to the point of exhaustion, trying to control the situations. Just saying. Not this. This song is called Expectations. Seriously. And it's not that I'm saying that you're trying to control other people. You're just trying to control, like, try and stay in control. But you're exhausted. You're exhausted? I mean, there was a reason why I decided to take some time off in the next couple of weeks. Because you work and work and work and work and work yourself to exhaustion because you think that nobody else, I think all the signs are exhausted too. But that's what the Libra new moon is trying to teach us, is to let it go. Stop trying to force things to happen, right? But judgment on the Nine of Wands, this is saying that this is a karmic lesson that you're learning right now. And maybe it's a karmic lesson with an Aquarius or an Aries too. That could be for some, or even a Pisces. That could be for some of you. Maybe the Pisces is acting like in a childish way. I don't know. Anyway. So for those of you that are keeping count, your reader is a Virgo sun and a Libra rising. And those readings came out real good. You're welcome. I always tell people that I heal more people in while I'm healing. I heal more people in my brokenness than when I'm not. Because I'm constantly evolving, and I'm always trying to level up, right? So I push myself to change and change and change and change and change and change. And always be like moving forward and never standing still. And it's exhausting. I don't remember if was Scorpio good? See how tired I am? Yes. Meditation. Lala, you know, I actually offer weekly meditations that you can get in on to learn how to meditate. But when anybody asks me or says, Betsy, I don't know why I'm out of alignment. I can't make any decisions. I don't know what's going on. Everything was chaos. Scorpio was second. Everything was chaos. And I asked them, the first thing I'll ask them is if they're meditating. Okay, that's enough shuffling of the cards. Cancer is next. Oh, what are y'all saying? Oh, man. All right, Cancers. It's time to have some tea. It's not really tea. It's actually coffee. Woo. All right, Cancers. What the hell? Ace of Swords, Nine of Wands, and the Two of Swords. Cancers are in fight mode. What's up? Why y'all in fight mode? What are you arguing with people about? Because I feel like you're not looking at anybody else's views. I mean, the Cancers that I know, you guys really do like to have one, like my way is the highway kind of thing sometimes. But this seems a little extreme. Ace of Swords and the Nine of Wands. Let's see what this Ace of Swords is. Whoa. Okay. So this has to do with a Gemini or a relationship that you are super, super stressed out about. Interestingly enough, I feel like the more you have anxiety over this relationship or this person, you're not going to be able to fight your way into this or fight your way out of it. And I feel like that's what you're trying to do. Like, I feel like you keep on trying to fight for something that is beyond, like, you can't force it to work. You can't force something to work out, you know, that's giving, especially one that's giving you anxiety. So let's see what the Nine of Wands is. Ugh. I mean, you don't have to listen to what I'm saying if you don't want to. You can fight that too. The Four of Cups on the Nine of Wands. You don't have to listen to a damn thing anybody's saying to you. But I almost want to say that you've gotten some advice, not just from me, but from some other people about how you need to stop fighting. And if okay. Here's the thing. The other thing is somebody else is trying to fight with you and you're ignoring it. And you're like, no, I'm not even going to entertain it. But the thing is I don't know. I think it's bothering you more than you're letting on. I think that you're just like, whatever, it doesn't bother me, it's fine. But in reality, No, this is not Vedic astrology. This is Western astrology. In your heart and in your mind, you are more focused on it, and it's making you feel worse, I feel like, than you're letting on. Which is sorry, I'm distracted by the chat. Anyway, and I feel like this Libra new moon, Cancer, is allowing you to see things from a different perspective and feel like if you are ever in fight mode, that you don't have to waste your energy on things that aren't concerning you anymore. You see? You see? You see? I didn't shuffle again. I did it again. You're welcome. Aries. Aries. Aries gang. You're welcome for the reading. What are you? Okay, so this Libra new moon was a super moon. Wow, you guys. There's that Page of Pentacles again. You're seeing me shuffle. I am shuffling the cards. It's very interesting that this earth sign keeps on showing up. I feel like this is more about funds, though, or like work. So we have the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles again, and the Two of Pentacles. So I do feel like, Aries, I feel like you're holding on to a job that actually makes you feel diminished. I know that's the Page of Pentacles, but I feel like it diminishes you. It doesn't make you feel like you're worth anything, worth much. And it's time for you to make another decision, or it's time for you to get another job or do something more in your life. So let's see. Four of Pentacles. Ooh, look at you. And here's the thing is I feel like you're holding on to it because it once made you really stable. There's a reason why you're holding on to it. It has something to do with how you feel about yourself. With the Queen of Wands. So that's you. That represents you, the Queen of Wands. But it's on the Four of Pentacles. So there's something that you're really not letting the universe work with you. So let's see with the Page of Pentacles. I think that you almost identify with it, or it's like it's part of your identity. Oh, this is a Virgo. I feel like this is a Virgo in your life. Maybe one that hasn't been around for a while. Or they feel diminished in some way. Taurus is the very first reading. If you want to know about the new moon, you can watch the new moon video that I did on Friday. Or this is a boss. And whatever decision that you're trying to make, the reason why you're not making it is because you keep on doing the what ifs. What if it goes bad? What if I leave this job and I can't find another one? What if this? What if that? Like all the what ifs, right? You're going to the worst possible case scenario. With the Ten of Swords. So what you need to do, Aries, is allow the universe to, because this 10 of Swords over here is just making it worse. It's making your anxiety worse. It's making the whole thing worse. So instead of constantly trying to figure out what you want to do, you got to let go. You have to let the universe come in and guide you in the direction that you're supposed to go in. You see? Well, there you go, Aries. Let's see. We haven't done Sagittarius, Aquarius, Leo. There's Aquarius. Aquarius is next. I think taking a break from school is a fantastic idea. If it makes you feel good. All right. Oh. I feel like you want to have a conversation, this for Aquarius. I feel like you want to have a conversation with somebody from your past, possibly either somebody that has ghosted you or a Virgo. So I have the Six of Cups. I have the Page of Swords, and I have the Hermit again. I'm curious if maybe that earth sign that's been showing up in everybody's readings is the Virgo, because now they're showing up as the Hermit. It's like, we're not going to hide anymore. So I do feel like somebody, like you want to have a conversation with somebody from your past. So let's see, Aquarius, what the Six of Cups is. Could be a Libra from your past that ghosted you. But here's the thing is, I feel like, first of all, it feels very karmic, but I also feel like it's somebody that you saw as a balance in your life. Like they balanced you out. And it was almost very relieving. Like, oh, thank goodness. Like finally, this person is here, right? So, which is super interesting. Okay. Does feel like, and that's what I was kind of thinking, is it could even be a Gemini that you're dealing with too, but it feels like it's some sort of soulmate or twin flame thing. And so you want to communicate with this person because you are like, oh, they balanced you out. They completed your energy, quote unquote. But I got to tell you, the more you fight for it, the more you fight for the energy to come back into your life, the more you focus on the fact that the energy is not in your life, the more you actually push them away in the 3D. Because what you're doing is just the opposite of manifestation. When you're really focusing on something and you're like, but I'm really focusing on it and I really want to have it in my life and I really want this and I really want that. I wish, I desire, I need. You're actually pushing it away. And I said the same thing to Taurus and I said the same thing to Capricorn that I'm going to say to you. But this is more of a, instead of, because Taurus and Capricorn are wanting to bring more work stuff in. And I feel like with you guys, you're focusing on the wrong thing. You need to start really focusing on balancing out your energy on your own and not feeling like somebody else is going to complete you. I don't care what label you've given them or what kind of energetic connection you think is amazing. Nobody can complete you but yourself. Everybody else is an added bonus. And I know that the whole is just Yeah, that's where I'm going to leave that. Because it's not up for debate. I don't care who it is, right? But the 9 of Wands on the Hermit, yeah, it makes me feel like you're fighting for somebody or something that doesn't want to be seen right now or doesn't want to be around right now. So it's time to release yourself from those expectations. All right, my dear Aquarian friends, my Aqua friends. Well, because there was a Virgo in the reading, but it was actually Aquarius. Yeah. All right, Leo. You are next. What are you needing to walk away from, Leo? Seriously? So we have the 8 of Cups, we have the Fool, and we have the Hermit again. Seriously, man. I don't know what this person is doing, but they are creeping. Oh, look at you. Okay. 8 of Cups, the Fool, and the Hermit. So I feel like you guys are being asked by the universe during this time or by source energy for this Libra new moon time frame in the next 2 weeks to be vulnerable, to open yourselves up, to get out of your own way and be a little bit more vulnerable. But it's going to require some bravery. It's going to require you going within. I don't feel like this is a Virgo. I feel like this Hermit energy is you. It's really time for you to find, it feels like an existential crisis, Leo. It really does. And a lot of this has to do with the fact that I feel like you want to be open to the offers of other people, or you want to be able to offer other people something, right? Because I have the Knight of Cups and Strength on the 8 of Cups, but there's something that's holding you back. And I feel like the reason why there's something holding you back from either moving forward in your life or going towards something or something like that is the fact that you I want to say you want to find yourself. It's like you want to be a perfect version of yourself before you put yourself out on the table, before you're like, now I'm ready. Oh, there's the Lovers again. I see what is happening here. Okay. So here's the thing, Leo, is you're starting to recognize that whatever kind of vulnerability or phase that you're in right now when it comes to this relationship, like, because I feel like maybe you've just kind of sort of gone into a separation phase with them, and could be with a Gemini, but I feel like now you're being asked to find your own balance of divine masculine and divine feminine energy within yourself. And you know that you're supposed to go within. You know that there's this journey and offer and relationship that you're supposed to be in, or connection that you feel like you're supposed to be in. And you know the only way there is to find yourself and go within to do it, but you're having a really hard time allowing yourself to. And I think it's out of fear. I think the reason why you're not going inside is because you're afraid of what you're going to find when you get there. And that's the thing, is it's really not that bad. Yes, there are some shadow aspects that we all have to focus about ourselves, but honestly, the more you resist going within and looking at yourself in order to balance both energies out, the more you resist it, the longer it's going to take and the harder it's going to be and the more exhausted you're going to be. So, and the way that you do this to not get exhausted or to not kill yourself is to, first of all, start meditating every day. Second of all, allow yourself to be triggered by the things in your life, and then realize the lesson behind it and let it go and push the things out of your life. And that's how you come into balance with who you are and what you're supposed to be doing. You allow yourself to be triggered. You allow yourself to say, I have to learn a lesson from this. Let me do it. I'm going to learn it now so I don't have to do it later and I won't have to do it the hard way. Don't be afraid to look deep into your soul. Don't do that. Okay? Because I feel like that is what's holding you back. And this Libra new moon is forcing you to get still and to get quiet and to listen to what is going on. You see? And if we were talking Vedic astrology, that reading would have been for me, but we're not. So Sagittarius is the last one. Your sun and moon with the same message, right? You're very welcome. Sagittarius is last. This is my moon sign. Oh, and I'm not surprised that the Emperor showed up. Woo! Trying to control. All right. So you could be dealing with another fire sign, particularly an Aries, or you've planted your seeds already and now you're trying to control how they're going to grow. So stop it. I'm just saying. I don't know who this is. Here we go. The only way that these seeds are going to start growing. Thanks, Lillian. Thanks, Lillian. We basically timed him out for a whole bunch of time. The only way that after you plant these seeds, the only way that they're going to grow is if you chill out and you allow yourself to have the universal energy flow happen. Here's the thing is this is you waiting for Jupiter to gift you. Right, Sag? And I got to say that the longer that you sit here and you wait for Jupiter to gift you, but you refuse to release all of that crap that's holding you back and holding you down, and all those people that are really rude and negative to you and don't like to do anything for you, but you do everything for them. Jupiter's waiting for you to get rid of all of that first. So you're going to be sitting here for a really long time if you don't allow yourself to wake up and see what you're still the baggage that you're still holding on to and the things that you need to heal from so that you're ready for the gifts that Jupiter has for you. And maybe you'll have to wait for the next go round. I don't want that to happen. I mean, that's like another, 13 years, 14 years before Jupiter comes back. So, yeah. And here's the thing is you feel like if you're not in control or you release control of everything, that it's all just going to fall apart and you go to the worst possible case scenario, which is the 10 of Swords. And you controlling the situation is actually much worse than if you were to just let it go. Just let it go and allow yourself to see the beauty of what you have in front of you already. Whatever it is that is holding you back. I mean, if there's more than one thing, maybe it's more than one thing. Maybe you're not supposed to choose. Maybe it's supposed to be all of it. And that's the thing. People are like, well, I don't want to lose everything. And I'm like, but is it making you happy? Are those things making you happy? Is that person making you happy? Is the environment making you happy? Is the job making you happy? And if you look at me and you're like, that's such a miserable life. Well, it doesn't have to be. I was asked to let go of everything, and my life actually got much simpler. And it was easier to exist. And you wanting more than what the universe is providing you right now, again, the resistance is not going to bring in the seeds that you planted. Crying on the seeds that you've planted instead of watering them, your tears are not going to help the seeds grow. This isn't a fairy tale. So, I feel like it's just time to release control, Sagittarius. You need to see that even planting the seeds is a step forward in the right direction. And know that once you've planted the seeds, if you are stepping back and if you've already done all the work that you can do, all you can do is step back and give the rest to the universe. You see? Wonderful. Fantastic. There it is. Every 12 years. Oh, that seems right. Now that I'm thinking about it, that seems right. So this was a wonderful, I'm so glad I did this. It was great. It was lots of fun. And I hope you all had a wonderful new moon energy going. Just remember that when things feel like they're not working out, it's probably because they're not supposed to. A rejection from the universe is probably something that wasn't for your highest good anyways. Usually a no or a rejection or something like that means that there's something better on the other side. So make sure you guys are focusing on yourselves. And if you would like a little push in the right direction on that, my self-alignment course that I'm giving next Saturday, it's like a fraction of what it would be to do a one-on-one with me. We're going to learn the 5 reasons why you're blocking your manifestation powers. And so join me because it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to spend a couple of hours with each other and you'll be ready to manifest like crazy afterwards. It's going to be awesome. So I love you all. And so check it out. Go to my website, fearlessintuition.net. And the meditation and Reikis every week are powerful and amazing. And you guys get a Reiki healing, group Reiki healing as well. So I love you all. Have a wonderful Sunday or Monday if it's the next day. Bye, guys. Thank you, Lillian.